There are people at the top support so many problematic things, and it's so I just kind of feel like, what is it doing? Like, what is Chick-fil-A really doing?
The Homos Talk Show. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at Troy Weeks Music on everything. Follow me anywhere.
Y'all already know who girl Yuri Lee.
You got Carlos,
It's Maven Lee. Hey.
All the way from St. Louis, but by way now of the BX. All the way from the ATL. I'm the queen of this show, as we always know. That's right, I'm sorry, queen, don't beat me up. So without further ado, we're going to get into the Homos Tea. The last topic of Homos Tea is called Chick-fil-A Polish. So basically, I don't know if you guys have heard, but the Daily Mail released our Chick-fil-A CEO urges white people to repent of racism by shining a black stranger's shoes. This feels like a unique and extreme request. The article explains that at this time, a number of Chick-fil-A restaurants are being destroyed. To further validate his request, Chick-fil-A CEO shined rappers the gospel rapper the praise shoes. So what happened was there was a sit-around that was sitting around a couple gospel artists and some people, Christians involved in the Christian community leaders, had a conversation and a sit-down. And this is what's going on, this foolishness. From show producer, I love Chick-fil-A food. Like when he told us this, like you guys would have had to hear it for yourself. Like he has a love for it. So if you walk into Chick-fil-A and the white patron in the restaurant offered and started to shine your footwear because of the CEO's request, how would you react? Now, what if you wore dress shoes and they needed to be shined? I'm just saying. Or what if you were in some old sneakers? You know, you need a little, 1-2 on. So, how would you feel if that happened to you? And it doesn't have to be Chick-fil-A. It could be just, I don't know, it's anywhere. If you walked into a place and a Caucasian person walked up to you and just started shining your shoes, shining your sandals, because the article said, even if you ain't got no shoes and you got sandals on, I'm not going to do that with touching your feet. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how this is going to work. But how would you react? Me personally, I would just hope they wouldn't just bend down and start shining my shoes, because first of all, it's disrespectful. You're touching my body, you're touching my parts, especially not alone. Don't get that close to me. Second of all, I would rather you take that same enthusiasm to want to shine and go to a rally or do some kind of support of the Black Lives Movement or something like that. Like, you don't have to shine my shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, utilize that enthusiasm to, I know you want to understand the struggle, but that'll be the struggle. Go out there in the rally and go rally with them in the Black Lives Matter movement and talk to some of the people that's out there, and then you can be part of the struggle. But you got to shine my shoes to make you going to be part of my struggle, because I can see it as another ploy of propaganda where white people shining people's shoes, being funny. Ha ha ha, look at me. No, it's BS. Don't do it. I know some black people will. I know some people that are like, yo, shine my shoes, ho. I know it. But that ain't the right thing to do. Tell them to go support the car. So, Yuri, what do you think about that? Because you give me a different kind of look. I don't know, did I say something wrong? Or we good? Oh, okay, no. You smiling. Okay. What do you think about this, Yuri? What would you do if somebody come to you, a Caucasian person come to you and start shining your heels? Wasn't part of your routine for the ball.
I mean, it's a nice gesture, but I wouldn't feel anything for it. I can see what you're trying to show empathy, but that's really not providing empathy, because you're not a struggle and that I feel a certain way. What I would like you to do is to go educate people and, get more involved in the community. Like, you coming and shining my shoes is only preparing for the rest of my walk, my struggle. And if you're not walking with me, what's the purpose of shining my shoes?
Come on, Pastor. We have to get you a couple dollars. All right, Carlos, talk to me. What do you think about this? What do you think about Chick-fil-A and the shop and the shoes? What people trying to just come up to you like, hey, cuz, and just start signing your sneakers or something?
I am not impressed. I feel like it's so weird. My thing is, I love Chick-fil-A. I'm pretty sure I like Chick-fil-A too. But growing up in school, I always heard that, the CEO of Chick-fil-A. I know I just used this before. a homophobic racist. So my thing is, once a racist, potentially is always. My thing is, all the energy that you got uh, as far as trying to understand the struggle, where was all this energy, and what bigger issue as it. Um, and that's my opinion and viewpoint for everybody else who is trying on the trying to understand the black person's struggle bandwagon because my thing is we've been dealing going through this before. So for people to just now, take notice and be like, oh, this is a big deal. So how do we show empathy? How do we show support? My thing is, there been ways, been options and routes to support. Shining my shoe is not, in my opinion, uh, seeking support or kind of understanding. I feel like it's just a ploy for the business. Uh, Marketing ploy to keep them, from the council because they are in the era of cancellation. So my thing is businesses just now it's there because like people, we're standing up for ourselves and not quiet. So it's like they're trying to find any to keep themselves relevant. So I am unimpressed and if you just shine my shit, get out of there off it. So
Gotcha. All right. All right, boss. All right. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. And David, I saw you checking your shop. What you got to say? What's your 2 cents on that? When it comes to the shining shoe.
I'm on two different extremes because I love Chick-fil-A. It is like my favorite place to eat.
Come on.
I love Chick-fil-A.
It's serious. I see it.
I love Chick-fil-A. Goodness. But I also think that it's problematic. And I think that it's silly. I think it's stupid, to be honest with you. Me personally, I'm an 80s baby. I was not born in the 60s. I don't really care about you shining my shoe. I it just saying shining my shoe just feels old to me. To be honest, so I just don't understand. Like, who cares about shining a shoe? Like, I don't. Who cares? And then number two, I think you really can't have this conversation without talking about Chick-fil-A, which is what makes it a problematic conversation because Chick-fil-A in itself is very homophobic. It is very they have supported a lot of things that are very anti-progress, and so this idea that oh, we're doing something great, and see, the thing about Chick-fil-A, and I'm trying to work because I don't want to talk more anyway. The thing that really confuses me about Chick-fil-A is they have the best customer service on the planet. Like when you go into Chick-fil-A, I feel like I'm going to eat at like a restaurant because they're so helpful, so nice, whatever. But their leaders, their people at the top support so many problematic things, and so I just kind of like, what is it doing? Like, what is Chick-fil-A really doing? You can understand, like, you have such nice staff. They have tons of LGBTQ supervisors and managers, but yet they're completely homophobic. At the top level, and they continue to use this propaganda. When it comes to like homophobia and even racism in ways. So I just don't understand the logic of we're Chick-fil-A, we have great customer service, but we also support all of these anti-LGBTQ things, and we want to shine your shoe. It's just silly to me. So it's like, what? No, so that's me.
Come on now. I like that answer. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Chick-fil-A, just a little deepest tea about me. My first job was 13 years old was at Chick-fil-A. I was a sample guy. Cut the chicken in half, just didn't even care. So I'm fortunate. Like, love the chicken, but we're not doing this to a Chick-fil-A. So, you better watch your ass. So that is going to conclude our homo tea. So